What is up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do high intensity interval training on the treadmill. And for those who don't know, HIIT is basically alternating between periods of all out intensity and rest. And it's my preferred method to getting down to really low levels of body fat. And although a lot of you already know what HIIT is, you're likely not doing it at a high enough intensity to reap the majority of benefits from HIIT. You need to be working at around 85 to 95% of your max heart rate in order to maximize fat loss with HIIT. And you can tell when you've reached this intensity when you're breathing so hard that you can't keep a comfortable conversation with someone. So when you do your treadmill sprints, you want to choose an appropriate incline and speed level that will allow you to reach this high intensity and stay there for a long period of time. And this setting will vary for everyone, so I suggest using the following as a guideline to follow. So if you're a beginner or you're currently sedentary, then I suggest starting with a 30-second work interval and a 60 to 90-second rest interval, and repeating this for 5 cycles. But you want to choose a treadmill speed that is more of a jog for you than a sprint. So for example, a good treadmill setting would be a speed of 6.5 miles per hour with 0 to 2 incline for your work intervals. Then once you feel comfortable and your body adapts, then you can slowly increase the speed and incline in the future. On the other hand, if you're more intermediate or advanced, then I suggest starting with a 30-second work interval and a 45-second rest interval, and repeating this for 7 or more cycles. But you want to choose a treadmill speed that will put you at an all-out sprint or close to it. For example, I personally use a treadmill speed of around 12 miles per hour at an incline of 5, which allows me to reach around 85 to 95% of my max heart rate throughout the workout. But don't worry too much about the numbers guys, as this will vary for everyone. The key is to choose settings that will require you to work very hard during your workout. And in the workout I'll be showing you today, I'll be doing the advanced workout. Alright, now let's get started with the workout. So you want to warm up for at least 5 minutes to ensure that your legs are prepared for the workout. I suggest doing the following. Perform some leg swings and then walk on the treadmill for 2 minutes, and then jog for 1 minute, and then do more of a run/fast jog for 1 minute, and then walk again for around 1 minute to catch your breath, and then you can bump up the speed and incline and get started with your sprints. And one important tip I thought I'd mention is how to get off the treadmill for your rest interval. I suggest lifting yourself up by grabbing onto the side handles of the treadmill and then putting your feet on the outer sides of the treadmill. Then you can safely lower the speed to a walking pace for the remainder of your rest interval. Another option is just to stay running on the treadmill while you lower the speed, but this is a little harder to do. Another thing I want to mention is that when you go from walking to sprinting, it usually takes a treadmill quite a while to adjust the speed. So I recommend that you start counting your 30-second work interval once the treadmill has just about reached the sprint speed you set it at, or else you'll kind of be cheating yourself. And something to keep in mind, especially when you start sprinting at faster speeds, is that you want to try your best to use proper form. I won't go too much into depth with this, and I know I don't have the best form here, but the main things you want to do when sprinting is to stay on the balls of your feet, bring your elbows back close to 90 degrees, and bring your knees up. This will help you conserve energy and sprint more efficiently, especially when you get to higher speeds. So this is the type of intensity you want to be working at when you're doing HIIT. You want to be working to the point where you won't be able to keep up a conversation with someone. If you're not midway through and thinking, why the fuck am I doing this? Then you're probably not doing it right. So I won't show you guys all the cycles that I did, but I hope this gives you guys some insight as to how to properly do a HIIT workout and the intensity that you should be working at. It doesn't take long at all to complete. Actual work time is only around 10 to 20 minutes at max. But you want to make sure that you do the warm-up that I mentioned earlier, and also a proper cool-down period of around 2 to 3 minutes of walking. Now as for how often to do this workout, it really depends on your goal body fat percentage and also your current fitness level. For beginners, I suggest around 1 to 2 times per week to start, and for more intermediate, advanced level of fitness, anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week is ideal. Another important point I thought I'd mention is that you need to progressively overload your HIIT workouts in order to prevent reaching fat loss plateaus, and you want to do this every 2 to 3 weeks. HIIT is great for fat loss, especially in stubborn areas, but if you aren't making your HIIT workouts harder, your body will adapt and you'll eventually reach a fat loss plateau. And I've actually made a video going over that concept in depth, and I highly suggest you check it out in order to see the best results. So you can check that out right here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please like and comment below and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.